Welcome back, everybody. We're back on A Gentleman's Life with Sam, and today I'm going to go a little bit away from the watch talk, and we're going to move on to something else a little bit. We're talking a little bit about wet shaving. I have a little kit that was given to me as a gift earlier this year, and I thought I'd talk about it a little bit and discuss that. But first, I've got my handy-dandy mug of tea here. Just tasting very good. What I'm drinking today, I'm having some Irish breakfast tea, some nice strong black tea. Nothing better. And also today, a little bit of watch talk. I am wearing my Tudor Pelagos, and as you can see, I've put it on a olive drab green NATO, which I think works very well with it. So I'm enjoying that quite a bit. And but that's all about watches today. Let's move on to the wet shaving topic. And first, I'll show you what I had before I got this kit in the mail. And so you kind of have an idea of what you might need for wet shaving. If it's not something you've researched or considered before, I highly suggest it. It's a really great thing to have, actually, for me as a in your kind of daily routine as a gentleman or just as a man. I think it's wonderful. So to start out, I have a bowl. It's kind of like a lathering bowl, and you use that to kind of whip up your shaving cream. And for me, I haven't tried straight razor yet, but I've been using this nifty safety razor, which is really fantastic. I actually, I think it feels better. And I've saved a lot of money on razors over the long term using this. Been doing it for about a year now, and I've only spent about $30 or $40 for the entire year. Not even, about $20 this year on razor blades. Whereas I used to spend about $25 a month on razor blades. Now $20 for the whole year. The razor blades I've been using right now are Feather, stainless steel. So that is, I really like those. They work for me. One thing to understand with the razors and blades is that they're a little bit different for everyone, and you kind of have to do trial and error until you find something that works for you. The combination I've found for me is this Baxter shaving blade with the Feather, or razor with the Feather blades. There's many different ones. I think Feather was the fourth type of blade I tried, and it's the one that worked the best for me. So that's what I go with. And I also have this nifty handy-dandy stand for my blade and my brush, which you will see in a second. So that's kind of the setup. Upfront costs, definitely more than you would have with your normal modern, Gillette Mach 3 or whatever all the other, crazy over-engineered and over-marketed blades, are. I can't remember all of them. Having not used them for over a year. And then moving on to the shaving kit. So this is what my parents got me. Really awesome. It gives you everything you kind of need for pre, during, and post shave. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch to first person mode, and what we can do is take a look at the kit, and then I'll come back and say hello again on this camera.
Alright, here we are. So this is the kit I was talking about that my parents got me from The Art of Shaving. And it is the 4 parts of essentially what they call the perfect shave with the sandalwood scent. So they have a number of scents, and this is the sandalwood. So let me just get the iPad set here for you. Alright, so if I slip off that, let's open up the box. Alright. So here's what we're looking at inside the box. And let me remove the foam. Alright. So starting on the left, we have what is the pre-shave oil. So this is something I had not used before. And really what it's meant for is you get your face, wet with some warm water, and then put the pre-shave oil on, and it makes it easier for the razor to just slide over your face and only cut the hair off your face. And I was skeptical, but I found that actually worked really well. So I thought that was nice. Essentially what you do, yeah, you get that on your face, and then you lather up your shaving cream after that, and then add that over the top. And I thought that worked pretty well. And then this is your shaving cream tub. Now a tub this size, let me just stand up to give you a bit of a perspective compared to the keyboard. So a tub this size will actually last you probably a good 6 months to a year. And the reason for that is that you only use about a quarter-sized dollop of the shaving cream, and then you whip that up, lather that up inside the bowl, and that's all you need for really like 2 separate passes on your face. So that's good for a whole morning, and really good. And you definitely notice a difference with this compared to shaving cream out of a can. And here we have a badger hair brush. Now badger hair is the softest hair and does the best for lathering up your shaving cream. You can also find boar hair brushes or synthetic, but really badger hair is the best and really functions a lot better than anything else. And then the final item is your Aftershave Balm. Now this is an alcohol-free, almost lotion type balm, and that really makes a big difference, I've found, compared to the aftershaves you find from cologne makers or the classic ones like Old Spice or something like that. Those all have alcohol in them and actually dry your face out, and they don't really help. And this really makes a big difference. So that's the kit my parents got me out to try, and I've been really pleased with that kit.
Alright, so I'm back, and hopefully that was a little bit interesting to you. A few thoughts I have on this. The upfront costs are a little higher. I find long-term costs are similar, but probably a little bit cheaper. When you take into account a full kit like this, along with your razor blades and that sort of thing, it's probably not a lot different. But the thing that I think is really key to me is that it's kind of a way to treat yourself and make something that's kind of mundane and annoying something that's something you enjoy a little bit more. So an example for this is, I have to shave every day for work. I used to hate shaving. I never wanted to do it. It was a pain. I just try to get it done as fast as possible. And I find that I just didn't want to do it. Simple as that, really. I don't know how difficult that was to think of. I guess I need some more tea. And so to go on, when you look at us as gentlemen and our daily routines and the way we go about things, I mean, the women in our lives can go to the spa, go to the hair salon, really treat themselves. There's not a lot of ways for us to do that. And I feel like the only 2 ways to really do that is if you're lucky enough to live somewhere that has kind of an old-fashioned barber shop, going to get your hair cut, maybe get either having the neck shaved with a straight razor or having a wet shave with a hot towel done. You can do that, or you can really do wet shaving yourself and learn to either shave with a straight razor or like I have with the safety razor, and you really feel like you're kind of treating yourself good every morning you shave. I get some warm water and I lather up the shaving cream, and it's kind of a nice and luxuriating experience for me every morning to start the day. And I think that's really the benefit more than anything else to this. Also, you learn to do it right. You can get yourself a better shave, and you just feel better. So that's why I got into wet shaving, along with saving a little bit of money. But I think it's a worthy endeavor, and if anyone is interested, I will post in the description below the websites for Art of Shaving where the kit came from, and another website that I bought razors and blades and other accessories from. And then I think what I'll do is I'll plan on making another video. I'll probably just do a run of videos tonight and then upload them every couple days. I'll make another video where I'll try to cover the top few mistakes I think people new to wet shaving make. Because I know when I first started, it's a learning process, and maybe knowing those mistakes ahead of time would be helpful for everyone. So I hope you all enjoyed the video, a little bit of a departure from normal watch talk. I'll have some other shaving videos here and there and some other topics as well. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and until next time.